Welcome to a very delayed roll up. So we've got a lot to talk about, and I'm going to preface this with news that I think people might already know, but it's fair to get it out there. But Crown Jewel might get postponed. Now, the reasons for it are pretty much topics we refuse to cover. So this is the first, last, and only time you will ever hear us bring real world politics into the situation. So enjoy for like 5 seconds, then remember humanity sucks. So Iran's plotting an attack on Saudi Arabia, according to Saudi officials. So we're not sure when. It could be tomorrow, it could be 3 days from now, it could be next freaking month. I don't know. That's all I know. That's all we'll say. Everything at this point is just alleged, and until we have further confirmation, this is the only thing. This is the only word. This will be the only time we truly speak of it. Now, onto the other stuff. King Brawl out. So, this is a situation that is being reported pretty much everywhere from Fightful. I'm sure Inside News has put something out about it that was correct, which, if they did, well, if they do that day the sky was green, but that's beside the point. And yes, I don't like Ringside News, so I will say I will never outright insult them. I'll make jokes, all that, in character. But 9 times out of 10, if they report something that is important, I will cover it. So I respect what they do. I believe they got rid of like the biggest thorn in the side of pretty much all of wrestling media, and Brad Shepard, who, yeah, I'm not going to talk about that piece on him, but anyways, CM Punk and Ace Steel got into a fight with the Elite. There's been so many different stories that you can probably Google CM Punk Elite fights, and you'll get like 2,000 different hits. Like, oh, apparently Elite broke down the door. Oh, Punk threw the first punch. Oh, Omega threw the first punch. You're going to get that. Truth of the matter is, you guys know I'm hard on Tony Khan and AEW for a lot of different things. But in this situation, like, I feel bad for Tony Khan. Like, he did everything he could. He was blindsided by the insults thrown by Punk, so he's innocent in this. Like, it's hard to really take care of something without offending the wrestler. And, well, it was public, so that happened. Yeah, messy situation. So, all this is alleged. We don't know what's going on, but apparently this might be the end of CM Punk in wrestling, which, I mean, I hate to say it, but this is 2014, 2013, 2014 all over again. Like, oh, he left the company he was working for, he did this, he did that. This time he might have been injured. Don't know, don't really care to find out the full details, because, again, everything's alleged, and if he's injured, he's injured. Like, that's the end of the story. They could work into their own storyline, whatever. I don't care. That's the case. I'd praise AEW for it, but other than that, it's done deal. Okay. I'll wait till everything's confirmed. Then I'll throw my 2 cents in fully. But this is just case of Punk. I like Punk. He's one of the best damn wrestlers. But at the same time, he's got kind of an ego problem, which, I mean, that's not a bad thing either. Do not let my words, do not believe I'm saying it's a bad thing, because he knows his worth and all that. Okay, this is just a case of, I will go back to 2010 when TNA brought in Hulk Hogan, and it's a situation similar. Okay, like TNA got Hulk Hogan, arguably one of the biggest stars of any wrestling era, and you saw him work his way into everything, and essentially they lost their identity, which they're now refining for decade plus of suffering. And AW, they got CM Punk, arguably the biggest star from the reality era, where it's like, hey, there's something kayfabe. It's like he understood that and he worked it into his character. So, I mean, it's a case of what should have been a huge debt ends up souring after a couple of months and all that, to the point where you just feel slighted as a fan. Like, why do you care about CM Punk and all that when he's going to be gone 9 times out of 10? Why do you care about Hulk Hogan when he's dominating every show? It's like there's a middle ground that needs to be reached. And I don't think it'll ever be reached, so, which is unfortunate. But yeah, other than that, Worlds Collide was a great show. Like Braun Breaker versus Tyler Bate, top tier stuff. King Braun Breaker in general, you tell him to go and wrestle a King Brewman, I think he would make it 4-star match. So NXT and WWE has a good one in Braun Breaker. And it's actually kind of funny because he did a table for 3 with his father and uncle, and he said he wanted to be he didn't want to be tied to the Steiner name. He wanted to be like, hey, he's related to the Steiners. His name's Braun Breaker. Okay. And just build up Braun Breaker, the character, instead of going to like Rex Steiner and yeah, all that fun stuff. So I'm not upset with it. I mean, whatever he wishes to do, he can do. Okay. And yeah, there's been a lot of other things with releases, contract situations, and all that. And though I would like to cover all of them today, I really do not want to make this too long, so I'm going to. So this is going to be the first one of November, and I will try to do another one Sunday, but if not, I will jump back in probably on my next day off after this weekend and take it from there. Okay? Because Braun Breaker stuff was interesting. Brawl Out, we had to cover it, and we really couldn't because, well, real life sucks and all that. Then, of course, Crown Jewel and all that. So, I'll give you a general state of wrestling on the next one. I just want to talk about the main stuff first. So, yeah. Also, before I leave this, well, Day One is now a house show, so it's in Atlanta still, but there's gonna be no pay-per-view until the Royal Rumble. Which, I mean, I don't mind that. At the same time, I do think there needs to be one, like, just to start the road. Start the road to WrestleMania, but again, I'm not too upset with this. I would much rather have it be a house show or pay-per-view that may not get the full attention. So, with all that, until either this weekend or probably next weekend, I unfortunately have to end this roll-up because, well, 7:14, and I know Megan probably already wants to punch me for 1,000 different things because she's a great editor, and we make jokes like that all the time, but, like, she is incredibly valuable to the team, so don't want to add in too much workload. So, bye.